This is going to surprise a lot of people, but red meat should be the base of what we eat. Remember, we were told that starch, carbohydrates, cereals, grains should be the base of the food pyramid. Rubbish. This should be the base of our food pyramid, red meats. Surprising, right? Because we were told it should be starches, then fruit and veg, and then in some small way meat, but it should be more white meat, fish. Rubbish. And I'm going to explain why. You see, red meat is complete, meaning it has all the amino acids, vitamins, and minerals we need, and it's absorbable, meaning in their form that we can absorb those foods. Fruit and veg are incomplete. They don't have the complete spectrum of amino acids, just as an example, and they're deficient in a lot of vitamins and minerals. Those vitamins are often in a form we can't absorb, locked up with fiber. So there's big problems there. They're incomplete. Red meat contains vitamins and minerals that you can't find in any plant foods. Carnosine, carnitine, creatine, taurine, vitamin B12, heme iron, which is iron in the form we can actually absorb it. Iron in plants is not in a form we can absorb well at all. K2, zinc. It's all here, guys. Red meat and muscle meat, you're typically going to be covered. You can look at some of the organ meats which have additional concentrations of certain vitamins, minerals. I don't think it's all that necessary. In certain cases, obviously, organ meats can be beneficial, but I really stick to red meats, muscle meats. Now, when it comes to white meat, talking about chicken, fish, we're told that that's better, but if I'm honest with you, red meat, especially meat from ruminant animals, is much better quality. You see fish, chicken, pork, for example, they don't have a multi-layered digestive system. And if they have bad quality food or living in bad quality water, that becomes part of the muscle meat of that animal. And you obviously absorb it when you eat that. The ruminant animals have a multi-layered digestive system. And even if they do have a bad quality feed, much of the toxins or glyphosate, for example, can get filtered out because of the ruminant, the multi-layered digestive system, and the muscle meat, and the meat is of good quality. So I would always stick with the ruminant animals. Obviously, get best quality you can. If you know that grass-fed in clean environments, amazing. That's obviously the priority. Okay, so quality, very important. Stick with the ruminant animals. Fats and saturated fat. The animals we eat today, if they are smaller, they're typically leaner. Our ancestors ate large animals, high amounts of fat on them. So they wouldn't have to go and look for energy from other places like carbohydrates, sugar, starch. Okay? Fats were the energy source. Protein alone is not going to be enough to sustain you. Even if you ate lean meat and had an unlimited amount of it, you would still be in trouble. You need fats. You need that energy source. Right, it's actually called rabbit starvation. Let's say you were on an island, thousands of rabbits multiplying around you, you would actually still starve because we are designed to eat the fattier, larger animals. So what you're going to do is make sure you have fattier cuts of meat, or you're going to add saturated fats in the form of tallow, butter, ghee, that sort of thing. I would stay away from the fats like obviously the seed oils, the processed oils, which are high in polyunsaturated fats. That's not good for us. They oxidize in our body, huge problems. Stick with the saturated fats. Right, simple guys. Red meat was always supposed to be the base of our diet. We can absorb it, have it, and it has everything we need. Cool. Saturated fats, don't avoid them. They are not the enemy. That whole cholesterol and saturated fat causing heart disease, it was never a thing. Surprise, surprise. They were duping us. If you want to go deep into some of this stuff, I'm not going to do that here, but really just go do your own research on why they demonize saturated fats, right? Awesome. All right, in the next sections, we'll dive a lot deeper into specifics of nutrition. So we'll talk a bit about why we want to avoid certain plant materials, what fruit and veg might be okay to be eating, and we'll go from there. Love it, guys. Chat soon.